Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. A bit of a bonus episode in this one. We're going to be reacting to The Expanse One Ship, which were 5 sort of mini episodes released off the back of each episode in season 6, as opposed to being included in the episode. Amazon decided to put it in like the X-ray section, and we're doing this off the back of some of you requesting that we should watch it, even though we made the mistake of watching a few of the episodes without watching the One Ship episodes, because we just wanted to binge it and we didn't realize before it was too late that we made a mistake. So what we're going to do in this one is we're just going to watch them all back to back and get our last ever fix. Hopefully not, but currently our last ever fix of The Expanse. So without further ado, let's check out the first one, called Ankawala.
Belters have a creed, the doctrine of one ship. A ship is made from a crew and a people from their ships.
Makes sense. Damn, bounty's 8 million. This was after the first episode.
Yeah.
Rendezvous must change. New coordinates embedded. Do not be late or deal is off.
And where was it Liang Walker? This was where they'd made a deal about cargo.
Yeah.
Right?
The hamster.
Oh, Michio.
I did something.
Okay.
Chama's private log. I broke into it and opened it.
Michio.
I put the hand terminal back where it was.
Milora canta foto, Milora halte foto, pensava motim for camina.
Happy birthday.
Mm-hmm.
What, you thought I would forget? Not a chance.
When was that?
You tried to warn me. You did. All Belters deserve to make the choice for themselves.
When was this?
Looks like it was on...
could have been down there on Ilus with me.
Ilus.
Oh, okay.
They were all like that. All of her. Nothing of Oksana, or Bertolt, or such.
All of Naomi.
Truly grateful him for what you did.
And this is...
If it hadn't been for you, the Rossi would never have made it.
Oh, when they rescued her? When she went against the other ships.
Love us. She's chasing the one she couldn't have and making do with us.
Nah, she loves you guys.
This is...
Camina's heart is divided. So be it.
How can...
We are all flawed.
Alright.
She still obviously loves them.
I won't tell Camina you did this. But only if you promise to never.
But it probably still hurts, the fact that she's kept all these videos of
won't have the
Naomi and
chance
there's
much
nothing of
longer.
these guys. Yeah, you won't. I mean, you will. Because we know you will. Because we're
This is when
stupid
they,
and we watched.
And in this moment, it was... They were going to offload her.
Yeah. Oh, she's deleting them all.
Oh, wow, okay.
Game face on.
Obviously, they're not going to know that.
That was the episode named Ankawala.
I get where Michelle was coming from. Obviously, she's deleting them now, so she'd let the past be in the past. Yeah.
Is that why the episode is named Ankawala? Is the relationship between Naomi and Drummer?
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
never.
And
been...
obviously, she's been messaging her obviously for quite a while. So she was on Medina in the first one. Ilus. No, but it wasn't called. It was in.
What was it called? New Terror is what the Inners named it, but what did the settlers name it?
Yeah, I can't remember.
That was Illis, isn't it?
What was the last? What was the one in?
That's Laconia.
Oh yes, that's it. Yeah, I'm getting confused. Yeah, Illis. Yeah. So one was obviously because
That was Illis when she wanted to land, but her body just couldn't handle it.
But yeah, and you can see the tooth in the back. I think that's what gave it away.
Yeah.
And then obviously the other one is after Kamina helped the Rossi defeat the 3 ships that were going towards her.
But the fact that she kept all of that though,
and no one else's as well, right?
Yeah,
that's a big thing.
Bit weird. That is a bit weird for like such a close-knit family that do like have that poly relationship kind of thing. That she's not kept any videos of anyone else's messages or anything. Yeah. But yeah, there's a good bit of insight into a little nugget into that family. But let's see what the second one holds. It's called Zenobia. Let's check it out.
The doctrine of one ship describes a system of unities between home and society, work and rest, fear and hope. The Free Navy is clearly up to something.
I hate that name. If they try and fortune smiles and we capture any of the traitors who gave Inaros my ships.
Oh. It's the side of the MCRN who went loyal to Mako, I guess. Not loyal, but didn't betray Mars.
Bad news first. It's a trick question. It's all pretty bad. Temperatures in the South Asian trade zone are expected to drop by more than 30 degrees.
Damn!
The sky over Sydney turned white.
A temperature to drop by 30 degrees?
In Asia as well.
Our own air and water, killing us.
Yeah.
We're all Belters now.
That's what Marco wanted.
Admiral Siddiqui got stuck in conference with his staff. He apologizes profusely and says he'll be with you in 15 minutes.
She don't give a shit.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
What is she checking?
What is that?
Also, what did that say? She's obviously checking her health, but what was
Wake me up in 10 minutes. Lights out.
She's sleeping like a vampire.
Is that how people sleep?
In space, I don't know. That's how she sleeps.
I started a garden, Shah Jahan. That's him. He helped fertilize the soil. I'll make sure the whole family has fresh vegetables to eat. Love you.
Well, that's a nice message to get. Less
Gives
stress.
her a reason to carry on fighting.
True. Moment of peace as well, getting a message like that.
Yeah.
It's nice to imagine people on Earth doing whatever they can to help each other. When I get back, I want you to make me a salad from your garden. Let's not tell your mom we spoke. I love you, child.
I mean, her mom's not exactly going to be fuming, but still.
Yeah. That's that relationship between a granddaughter and a grandmother, right?
Doctor, the medication we discussed, please have it waiting in my quarters.
Yes, ma'am?
Tell Siddiqui to move his ass. We have a lot
Okay.
to do.
Back into work mode. Yeah, that was a lovely bit of insight into what we get from Christian when she's not barking orders.
Yeah.
You know, a bit of moment of peace.
However small it was.
Yeah. I want to know what was wrong with, like, what message she got, because why was she talking about medication?
I couldn't read what it said on her pad, but it was like, was it cortisol? Like,
resting is high, O2's fine, cortisol levels elevated, blood pressure is a little bit high. So it's just stress, mostly, if I can guess correctly, and that's what we got. A little bit of moment of peace, but also, like you said, remind her what, like, they're fighting for at the end, kind of thing. Because she sort of almost sobbed there, like she was about to be a little bit tearful, and then she was like, shook herself out of it, like, right, get me that medication and tell the Admiral to get his ass here, kind of thing. So that was a lovely bit of insight into her. But let's move on to the next one. It's called Win or Lose. Let's check it out.
The doctrine of one ship encompasses both tension and resolution.
With no favor to either. Conflict and acceptance. Unified into something greater. Are you lot ever think about getting crewed up properly?
Properly? Meaning what?
They are crewed up.
Ship's built for 12 Marines and a flight crew. You could use some professional help.
You saying we're amateurs?
Yeah. Damn, the fact that it's built for that many people and it's only... Yeah.
We were all training for war while you were still shitting your diapers.
You bragging about being good at pretend war?
Oh, don't say that to a Marine.
I got this in a live fire exercise my first year in. But I'm sure queuing up for free food with all of that free open air back home was just as hard.
Clearly you've never been to Baltimore. But for guys who practice war so much, you sure do seem to keep losing the real ones.
Oh.
Remember when Earth still had a blue sky?
Remember when Mars still had 2 moons?
What's going on here?
They're just digging each other.
Should I wait while you go get your fancy suit on?
Okay, so these guys are gonna fight.
If I hurt you.
Funny, I was just about to say the same thing to you.
I would like to see these guys go toe to toe.
Just a simple game. First one to hit the deck loses.
And what happens when I win?
The loser cleans up the rest of this mess by themselves.
It's not a bad bet.
Let's go over the rules first, just so we're both clear.
All right. Well, first rule is there's no.
He tried it as well.
She's actually going to put him in.
There, little man.
She's going to put him to sleep.
Yeah.
Almost nappy time.
Nappy time.
Oh, that's clever.
Oh, shh. Did you just set off a fake alarm?
Yeah.
Joke.
You lose.
Oh yeah, first one to hit the deck.
Yeah.
You're a sneaky little bastard.
Yeah. It worked though. You know, the joke is everyone upstairs is probably like, what the hell is going on? What's that alarm?
These two are just play fighting.
Oh. Have fun cleaning up.
She nearly had him. But it's clever that she anticipated it as well.
Yeah, that's the end of that one.
That was cool.
Yeah, it was a good episode. I think there's much to discuss in this one. It's just a fun little play fight between two crewmates. Why? I don't get why this wasn't in the episode. These should be in the actual episodes.
Yeah.
Right?
It's not as if it would have taken a lot away from...
I get it, it doesn't further the story, but it fleshes certain things out, and it would help putting them in the episode. Yeah. That moment of peace that Christian gets, the relationship between Naomi and Drummer versus her family, and then this one between these two. I actually wanted them to fight in the actual show, like in the normal episodes, but we get it in this. Let's move on to the next one. Number 4 is called Night Watch. Let's check it out.
The doctrine of one ship arose from paradoxes, the cold of space and the heat of a drive, bright stars and pure darkness, companionship in the void.
This is when
Okay.
Holden says to Peaches,
take care of this. Yeah.
What's up on the maintenance schedule?
Damn, that's a lot of shit to fix. Right? Is that all needs to be fixed?
I think
so. Or maintained, rather.
Okay, add that to the maintenance list.
Right, she's supposed to be reducing that list. She's adding to it.
But that bit, I think, is from... She knew, you know, when they had a problem in the ship and then she went into the engine room to fix it. She knew about it. That's how she knew about it.
Easy on the salt.
It's a nice bowl of mush.
Jules Pierre Mao, former CEO of Mao Krukowski Mercantile and mastermind of the proto-molecule conspiracy that killed 100,000 people on Arrow Station, was found dead last night in his cell, where he was serving a clemency-barred life sentence. His 2 daughters, Julie and Clarissa, predeceased him.
Predeceased? Oh. What are you doing?
Oh shit, she just
trashed the place. Did she do that accidentally?
She must have been, angry.
Yeah, and just clench your...
Yeah,
yeah. Damn, Jules Pierre Mao died.
That's what a hangover looks like when you raid the kitchen.
That's what your brain looks like in a hangover.
Yeah. You need a new tent pad.
She lost her dad.
That is messed up, though, isn't it? We didn't know that he died. We didn't know what happened to him.
Open my private journal. Record a new entry.
You always care about your parents.
It's normal. You're supposed to give a shit that your dad died, even though he was bad. No, bad. You're supposed to...
Yeah. Why am I angry?
Angry that he died?
You didn't die to hurt my feelings. I was never going to see you again anyway. What does it even matter?
Because he's still your dad.
I suppose at one point she wanted his approval over Julie. That's why it's...
And he still loved you.
I wish you were a better man. I wish you were a better father. I wish you loved me.
I'm sure he did in his own way.
I wish I hadn't loved you.
You don't mean that. It's not like he abused her when she was a kid. She was...
Yeah. She was neglected to a certain degree.
Time to start cleaning up, mate. Yep.
Yep.
And that's the end of that one.
It is... We did wonder what had happened to him. I know we spoke about it. But... would it have made a difference in the episode?
It wouldn't have. But... if they put that in, they would have had to then put Naomi's... Peach's bit in, how it affects her, how she reacts to it, kind of thing. Maybe they couldn't fit it in. But I think I think this was pretty important. I don't think this was throwaway, and it doesn't really affect the overarching story, but it's something we needed to know to flesh out the character. She still feels for her father, which isn't... It's normal. It's normal.
Yeah.
It's not like he like physically abused her when she was a kid. She was raised pretty rich, got whatever she wanted, kind of thing. The only thing she craved was his approval. But apart from that, she lived pretty cushy.
Yeah. She didn't live that rebellious life that
but either way, there would be no reason for her to hate him.
Yeah.
Even on his deathbed. He was a bad person overall.
Well, we don't know proto-monarchy. We don't know what he was like. So he could have been a good person, and obviously, well, I mean, he was a businessman. He was shrewd. He was whoever he was.
But as in that confusion she feels of why am I angry, even though I wasn't going to see you again. It's like, it's still your dad.
Yeah. It's true.
But and then she created a mess. But yeah, that was I think that was a really important... What do you want to call these? Mini episodes? Thanks for your input. Okay, on to the next one. Tidbits. On to the final one, number 5. Remember the Cant. Let's check it out.
The doctrine of one ship encompasses the physical and the abstract, the future and the past.
Hey, is he on series?
Yeah.
I wonder what that guy would have to say about all this.
Probably keep your head down. Stay out of trouble.
Who do you think it is?
It's a picture of him.
Oh, that makes sense.
I think it is. It's either that or it's something to do with Fred Johnson.
That was a nice hug. Oh, it's from the first season.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, that was such a long time ago. Such a long 10 years earlier.
Man, just give me one of those.
That's the captain of the Cant.
Yeah.
Go find your own rock in your loader.
All right, calm down.
That's the guy I gotta do to get a drink around here.
I remember seeing him too. Oh, all right, chill out. Is he a captain at this stage? Because he's getting pushed around like he's a nobody.
I'm just standing there.
Oh my god. Look how young they made him look just by taking off his beard.
You an Earther? Guilty as charged. Now, what's your story, man?
Oh, it's how they met. Okay.
How he got hired.
You're pretty good with these people. We're all the same people.
I got the Canterbury. She's a good ship.
Not interested. Sorry.
Won't be a good ship for long.
What changes his mind then?
You interested in free room and board, a union salary, and little or no responsibility? I take it. Give it to me.
That guy in the background, I'll take it.
I suppose I can give it a shot. Why not?
You got conned.
Oh, nice. Okay, so they incorporated him into the...
And that's how Holden got hired. And that's the last of the tidbits.
It's,
you know, wasn't it a lovely con? Room board. Sorry. Free room and board. Salary. And little to no responsibility.
Yeah.
Bullshit!
Yeah.
He's had so much responsibility throughout 6 seasons.
Well, that's the funny thing is, I think obviously if they showed that at the end of episode 6 of The Expanse, you can see how much he's grown.
I would have loved
since
to see. Yeah.
that point, right? Yeah. It's just mad that, I mean, I never thought I'd see the captain again, because I remember he had all those little cat things.
Yeah, I forgot
everywhere.
he was collecting them.
Yeah, like an obsession with them or something like that. But
damn, how did you remember that? That's crazy.
He was like it was the cabinet in his quarters, isn't it? He kind of had that.
I remember thinking to myself in my head, remember that. Keep that in your mind. You're gonna have to remember that, like, because it's multiple seasons, and we don't have to worry about that for like that same episode.
You never had to worry about that because the ship blew up and they never went back to it. They only referenced the ship rather than the cat cabinet.
Exactly.
But no, yeah, it shows how much he's grown as a person. Grown a bit in 6 seasons, which is cool.
That's one way to measure growth, yeah.
But then also it kind of is like, it's a little bit of insight into who Holden was pre-ice walling.
Yeah, we didn't get to see that.
Yeah, we didn't get to see that at all. But you obviously, he integrated well back then.
Yeah, true.
With Belters. That's one thing to take away from that. He was already integrated. And he said it there. He was like, we're all one people. So his vision was the same. That hadn't changed. It hadn't changed because of what he went through in the Canterbury. He had that vision from day one, and he's like, yeah. And that stayed through till the end, till right to the end. Which explains why he thought of how he addressed Fred, Kamina, Anderson Dawes, everyone he met. So yeah, it was quite interesting. That would have been nice. That would have actually been nice to put in.
Yeah, I really don't. These shouldn't be. I mean, I get they wanted to do something so you get to interact with the, I don't know, the player a bit more, so you can see, oh look, Amazon do behind the scenes stuff, but fit them in the damn episode, please.
Yeah. So what if it's like an extra 5 minutes? Yeah. So that each episode was 5 minutes. This entire
that was idiotic, because I liked all 5 of these, and all 5 are still good enough to stick in the episode without us going, nothing happened here. It wasn't that kind of thing. And I like the fact that it was all different perspectives. Like the first one was Drama and her crew. Second one was Christian. Third one was third one was Bobby and
Gunny and
Amos. Fourth one was Peaches, and fifth one was obviously Holden. So we got the entire crew, technically. It was the entire crew.
Well, Naomi's...
I mean, we got a bit of Naomi talking throughout.
Yeah.
Drummer's bit.
But the thing, well, if you think about it realistically, they actually showed us a lot of Naomi, obviously, because Marco was her spouse at the time. So we got to see a lot more of her than we did maybe of some of the other people. Like you said, everything that they showed us deserved to be
in the actual episodes. These were great bits, nuggets of information that we got to flesh out the characters. I'm sad we didn't get them in the episode, and I'm even more sad now that we have sort of squeezed every last drop of Expanse that we could have gotten. What an amazing series, and an amazing bonus bunch of bits that we got as well. Let us know what you thought of the X-ray bits behind each episode and our reaction to them. But other than that, please like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one. See ya.